What's up, guys? Mikkel here, and today we're talking about Circle stock again. Circle's one of my favorite companies right now, and they're currently going public via a SPAC called Concord Acquisition Company. If you want to hear more about this company, make sure you like this video and subscribe and comment down below for what else you want to see. Anyway, let's jump into Circle because I want to make this video quick and get to the point. One of my first videos was actually about Circle, but I wanted to update you guys with some information because I want to keep covering them here in the future. Circle is a payment and treasury infrastructure company for the internet. What that means is they essentially are going to be a bank that is backed one-to-one with the digital form of the US dollar. This is massive because in any single kind of market, you essentially need a liquid version of the dollar, whether that's for payments or to hedge against different cryptos. You don't necessarily always want to be subjected to the volatility of different cryptocurrencies, so it's nice to have a dollar-pegged currency to be able to transfer into. It also doesn't always make sense to be paying with different highly volatile cryptos because you never know what that crypto could be the minute you make your transaction or the next day when you are looking to cash it out into something else. That's why Circle has massive partnerships with companies like Visa and MasterCard to help facilitate payments with over 30 countries. I think it's important to note why Circle's technology is so important, and it's because it built the Circle coin USDC on an open source public blockchain that allows any payment provider to plug right into the open source blockchain without having to configure other things on the back end. This makes Circle kind of like a middleman that anyone can easily connect to and automatically be connected to every single other person in the ecosystem. Circle is going to be the biggest stablecoin in the entire crypto industry, and in the future, this is a critical infrastructure to crypto markets and will be worth a massive amount of money. I think it's pretty funny that so many different YouTubers won't talk about Circle, but they'll talk about different Bitcoin miners and all kinds of other businesses that won't be nearly as important as Circle in the future. If you know anything about crypto, you'll know how massive Circle really is and how important they will be in the coming years for the cryptocurrency industry. And it's not just me saying this because I thought it was really important to show you something massive, which is Goldman Sachs is actually one of the biggest backers of Circle. Goldman Sachs is heavily intertwined in our current government, so if Goldman Sachs is working with them, then it makes a lot of sense that Circle will probably be a pretty significant part of the future financial system. Additionally, you have companies like Coinbase who are very tied to our current government, and they help develop the USDC coin with Circle. Coinbase is a heavily regulated company, so any company really working with Coinbase has already been looked up and down by the government. I think just this gives more clarity on the situation Circle's currently in when they're building their coin. Last of all, ARK Invest has also been buying the Circle stock, so these are three massive companies that have heavy ties to Circle. If we look up the Circle stock right now, this is the acquisition company. They're currently trading at $10. I averaged into some Circle around the $9 and $10 mark, but are waiting for it to go SPAC or go public via the SPAC in the coming months. I'm going to look to add a lot more once they go public because I think that Circle will be a critical infrastructure for institutions to get into the market. So why do I think institutions are mainly going to use Circle? Well, currently the leading stablecoin in the market is Tether. Tether has none of the benefits that Circle currently has because they're completely unaudited, untransparent, and are essentially looking to disregard all current regulations in the market. On the other hand, Circle is doing the exact opposite and looking to bring max transparency, and I'll show you a tweet by their CEO that really brings this to light. USDC currently has a $26 billion market cap, while Tether has a $65 billion market cap. In my opinion, USDC will quickly surpass Tether in the coming years and virtually make Tether obsolete over time. I think USDC will easily grow to hundreds of $billions in market cap, which would only be very explosive for Circle's company. And here, let's get into a tweet that really made me want to make this video by Jeremy Allaire today. Jeremy Allaire, Circle's CEO, and if you haven't seen him, go look up some videos of him talking, because I think he's a really smart guy. And he essentially says that today there's a reserve update, and USDC reserves will be held in 100% cash in short-term duration U.S. Treasuries. He's essentially saying that no matter what, you will always be able to get your money back from the Circle coin. This is massive because companies like Tether cannot offer this guarantee, and this is what institutions need to get involved in the crypto market. It is actually critical to them being there. Additionally, they're going for even more transparency and are looking to become a national bank. So this is essentially, in my opinion, going to be the first opportunity to invest in one of the first digital banks in the United States, and I think that will be absolutely massive. I think it's crazy that this company is being so slept on, and people are investing in things like Bitcoin miners, which are actually pretty shady businesses, and I just am shocked because Circle is actually doing something that's going to transform the entire crypto industry. The last thing I want to point out in this quick video is that the total number of Circle accounts is just under 2,800, but expected to grow by 229% to more than 30,000 in 2023. I think this is massive because Jeremy Allaire is a very smart guy, and he would not be saying this unless he already had the proof that something like this could easily happen. Circle probably has a ton of back-end deals with companies like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all the other big banks that are going to be utilizing their USDC coin. The more money that flows into USDC, the more money that Circle will have on its balance sheet, and the more money that it can invest into other things to make even more money. Ultimately, I think USDC and Circle are going to be a critical part of the coming crypto infrastructure, and I think when they go public, it will be a massive opportunity to get in on this early. The fact that it went SPAC allowed it to get into the public markets a lot earlier, and is a really good opportunity to get your money in something that is probably less risky than the underlying cryptos themselves, but it still could be a great investment. So I just want to stop this here, guys. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on them in the future. Circle was the first video I ever did, so it probably wasn't as good as this one. My mic wasn't that good. I just wanted to re-record it quick. If you guys liked the video, make sure you subscribe, comment, tell me what else you guys want to see. I can't wait for Circle to go public, and I will be adding it as much as I can. I just want to see where the price goes, because it's really not going to move off this SPAC price until it goes public. So I'll have about a little more than half of my position built before it goes public, and then I'll just add to it from there. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mikkel out.